Samani from Mainami Hanaintrai. Ever wondered how morning television became a mainstay in our daily routine? Let's rewind the clock a bit, to the year 1983. Prior to this year, the early bird would have been greeted with a bit of a television void. BBC One, a leading television network, would actually go off the air during the morning hours, leaving viewers searching for their early dose of news and entertainment. The Open University was the only exception, providing educational programming on weekdays. But the concept of morning television, it was practically unheard of. That is, until the folks at BBC One had a groundbreaking idea. They saw an opportunity to fill the morning television slot, to give their viewers something to look forward to with their morning cup of tea. They were about to pioneer a new era in television programming. So, in 1983, the folks at BBC decided to change the morning television game forever with the launch of BBC Breakfast Time. BBC Breakfast Time, the first UK national breakfast television, was a brave new venture in uncharted territory. In the early days of 1983, the British Broadcasting Corporation took a bold leap, launching a morning television program unlike any other. This was a time when morning television was still a novel concept, with BBC One traditionally going off the air during these early hours. The launch of BBC Breakfast Time was nothing short of revolutionary. It broke the mold of traditional news broadcasts, offering a blend of news, sport, weather, and feature items. The format was unique and eye-catching. A departure from the usual desk-bound newsreader, it brought a more relaxed, conversational style to the screen. The presenter sat on a sofa, giving the program a homely feel, a stark contrast to the more formal setup of news broadcasts of the time. BBC Breakfast Time was not just about changing the physical space of news broadcasts, it was a shift in the very approach to delivering news. The program included regular news summaries, ensuring that viewers could catch up on the headlines at any point during the show. This was a significant departure from the standard news format, and a move that was well received by the public. The initial reaction to BBC Breakfast Time was overwhelmingly positive. Viewers appreciated the relaxed atmosphere, the friendly banter between the presenters, and the mix of hard news and lighter feature items. The program's unique blend of content made it a hit with audiences, and it began to attract a loyal following. The show's success was not just down to its format. The presenters played a crucial role in making BBC Breakfast Time a success. They were not just news readers. They were personalities, individuals, with their own styles and quirks, which added to the show's appeal. With its innovative format and engaging content, BBC Breakfast Time quickly became a staple in households across the UK. The program's success marked the beginning of a new era in British television, one where mornings were no longer a downtime, but a time for engaging and informative content. BBC Breakfast Time was just the beginning. Over the years, the show evolved, reflecting changes in the audience's tastes and the broader television landscape. One of the significant shifts in the program's journey was the evolution of its name. In the year 2000, BBC Breakfast Time dropped the time and became simply BBC Breakfast. This was more than a simple rebranding. It represented a shift in focus, a move towards a more comprehensive, all-encompassing morning show. The show's format has seen several revamps over the years. The original format was a mix of news, sport, weather, and lighter features, but BBC Breakfast has since expanded its content to include business updates, in-depth interviews, and health segments. These changes have made the program more versatile and engaging, catering to a broader audience demographic. Key personalities have also played a significant role in shaping the show. Presenters like Frank Bough and Selena Scott in the early days, to Bill Turnbull and Louise Minchin in more recent years, have each brought their unique style and charisma to the screen. Their rapport with the audience has been instrumental in making BBC Breakfast a staple of British morning television. High-profile interviews and exclusive reports have been another hallmark of the show. From prime ministers to pop stars, BBC Breakfast has provided a platform for some of the most important conversations of the day. These instances have not only boosted the show's ratings, but also added to its credibility as a reliable source of news and information. The show's adaptability has been key to its longevity. Whether it's incorporating new segments like emails from viewers or shifting to a more interactive format with the advent of social media, BBC Breakfast has always stayed ahead of the curve, adapting to changes in technology and audience preferences. From BBC Breakfast Time to BBC Breakfast, this morning show has continually adapted to keep audiences hooked for over 30 years. Basiars, BBC Breakfast hasn't just been about delivering news and entertainment, it's had a profound impact on the way we consume media in the mornings. Imagine a world without the comfort of morning television, a world where the dawn of the day does not coincide with the familiar faces and comforting voices bringing you the news, weather, and human interest stories that have become our breakfast companions. This was the reality until BBC Breakfast came along in 1983 and revolutionized our morning routines. BBC Breakfast didn't just fill a gap in programming, it created an entirely new genre of television. It took the idea of a traditional news program and wrapped it in a warm, inviting format that made viewers feel like they were starting their day with friends. This innovative approach to morning television has not only influenced the routines of countless viewers, but also shaped the direction of other morning shows, both in the UK and around the world. Over the years, BBC Breakfast has become an integral part of our mornings, seamlessly blending news, weather, sports, and entertainment into a digestible format that sets the tone for our day. It's provided a platform for thought-provoking discussions, engaging interviews, and compelling stories, all while helping us keep up with the fast-paced world around us. It's also played a pivotal role in shaping the landscape of morning television. It has set the bar for quality and consistency, influencing other shows to step up their game. It's not just about the content, it's about the presentation, the personalities, and the connection with the audience. BBC Breakfast has shown that morning television can be both informative and entertaining, setting a standard that others strive to meet. As we reflect on the impact of BBC Breakfast, we can't help but appreciate how it has transformed our morning routines. It's more than just a news program, it's a staple of our mornings, a comforting presence as we start our day. Whether we're sipping our coffee, getting ready for work, or simply enjoying a quiet morning, BBC Breakfast is there, providing a consistent, engaging, and informative start to our day. As we start our days with a cup of coffee and the latest news, we can thank BBC Breakfast for shaping the morning television we know and love today.